2 card shares for you guys today. The first one is a Tilda tent card, and the second one is a clean and simple card that I use some of the new Memento Luxe inks on. But let me start with the Tilda card. I have been making these little tent cards here that have a little bit of fabric or trim between the two flaps so that they stand up really nice anywhere that you would like to put them. And then I've been putting my little sentiment pocket and tag in the back. And I really like these because typically I spend a lot of time on the inside of my card, and this way if somebody is going to display it, the pretty, what would normally be on the inside is on the back, so that's pretty to display as well. But for this one, I used a Stamping Bella stamp, and I stamped her in London Fog Memento ink, which is a much lighter ink than what I would normally use, but I wanted to keep the card very light, and I do like the way that it came out. So I colored her with my Copics and used a glitter pen to put the little dots around her skirt and also the little dots around her crown, and then used my Wink of Stella pen to color her crown. And then the frame was a wooden frame from Michael's, and I used my enamel embossing powder with that, and I put in a little bit of this rose colored glass glitter that came from the Recollections Vintage Romance line that they have out right now, and you get 6 little bottles of the glass glitter, and I got them with a coupon, so I think that's a really good deal. This glass glitter is, I think it's very, very similar to the Frontage glass glitter, but I love it, and I love the colors that it comes in. So what I did was just mixed it in, and you can, I just put a tiny bit of it in there so there would be little hints of the rose color. And I really like the way that that came out. And then inked around the edges a little bit and made these flowers from Tilda fabric. And I have a previous video where I go through an explanation process of how I make these. And then just added some trims, and this was some Heidi swap trim that I had picked up on clearance at Michael's, and stamped that with the archival ink in watering can. This is like, I showed this the other day, this is my new favorite color. So that's what I used to stamp the script stamp there in the background. And then use my little I'm trying to do this quickly and then I get tongue-tied. My little yellow bicycle dies. I use the Believe and Dream. And I love the way that those cut out. They cut out beautifully. And then the inside I just covered with some of the Tilda papers as well as the back. And this little card here, I put my sentiment on the other side. But this little card came from the flower decor set from Tilda, which they're just beautiful, beautiful pieces. And you can see it's already glittered up. I mean, I didn't have to do anything to it. I put a tiny bit of ink around the outside. Sorry for the glare there. But just made this little pocket to hold that. Added some trims, and then it stands up really nice. So that is my Tilda tent card. And the other day I filmed a video, which I'm going to add on right here, that is a clean and simple card. This is the second card I have to share with you guys today. It's really, for me, a very clean and simple card. I'm glad that I'm able to finally kind of break down and make some clean and simple cards, because like the previous card I had just showed you, you know, I'll spend days making it. It's kind of silly, or I don't know, but okay, so the one thing I wanted to show you guys with this card are the Memento Luxe inks. And I have a few of them that I've started collecting. I love these inks. And the more I use them, the more I like them. They're new inks from Memento. They are, you know, they say for mixed media use on them. They're very kind of thick and juicy inks, but I really am enjoying using them for regular stamping. So in this one I used, let's see, I used the Rich Cocoa, which are these darker flowers, and then also, this is so pretty, it's called Pear Tart, for the green flowers. And you can see in some areas where they kind of overlap, you know, the inking comes out a little bit different there. And then this one I popped up colored with 2 different colors of Copic markers. But what I really like too is how it makes such a, it stamps a very beautiful sentiment. The color just comes out very rich. And then I covered the sentiment with some of my Jelly Roll Sparkle pen, and then I used my Wink of Stella in the center of the flowers and just partially cut them out here and there, and then left some of the edges straight and just added a little bit of trim. And then on the inside of this card I just made a little pocket for this tag, which I, you know, put a check in. We were going to a graduation party, and then just used the stamp. I used some London Fog ink to just put the little flowers on there, and then just use Martha Stewart punch to make a little, make the pocket, and just used my, oh, I don't know what that is, 1/2-inch punch with my regular hole punch to make a coordinating little hole piece there. So that is my clean and simple card. And then use some of the new paper I picked up, some thinner paper to make envelopes. So I love how that came out. And I know sometimes when we give cards, like my more elaborate cards, I really like to give to people I know who are either maybe going to keep them or display them for a little bit. You know, this is just a graduation, you know, a little card for a graduation gift. So I think it still came out real nice, but didn't take a ton of time. So that's all I have for you guys today. Have a super great day. Bye-bye.